Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Longhorns will have to kick this away. Looking to flip the field here. And a low line drive, ugly punt. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is brought down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He's on the run. Launches deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's second down here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Same tailback, another carry. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Can he get there on the ground? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Here's a toss play now, running to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense operating from the pistol. They look to throw it here on second down. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Out past the 30. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Gets rid of it on the move. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the 1st quarter. Longhorns will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Trying to create here on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Linebacker shifting around now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it for a big gain. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019, but Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Get set.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And there's the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Takes the handoff. It's Morales. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here's the second down play. Running back with the football. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. they'll kick it away here. This will be fair caught at the 30. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he's got his man open downfield. Big play across midfield, was spotted near the 36. They attack the deep middle of this defense, but come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Nice grab. It's Sampson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team now set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to make a big play downfield. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
After the PAT, the lead is still 31-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 39, set to advance on the football.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they do.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown continues.
Great job here.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here comes the point after attempt. Gets her fake. They got the tight end open. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
By the tight end. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, LSU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Now they get set to kick it away.
LSU 43, Texas 14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They begin with a quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Well, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Butler. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession.
That return backfires on them. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking to throw it deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Eludes the rush.
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack and almost causes a safety.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Send the back in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now.
On to punt it away.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Little. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Quarterback drop. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Makes a quick catch. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 30 now. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Shouldn't make a huge difference here, but the defense does have 2 timeouts remaining. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
On the double.
1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.